Hi everyone, my name is Momotaz. I have recently deployed a website application project in the AWS Cloud Services for my academic curriculum Net 702. The background of the project: creating distributed, highly available system in AWS Cloud. The aim of the project to move applications from local infrastructure to AWS Cloud Platform. This is my reference architecture, and this architecture has been designed with 10 modules. In this screencast, I am going to discuss about module 9, enabling auto-scale to handle sparks and Troughs. The advantage of auto-scaling is that it gives your applications availability and allow you to scale your Amazon EC2 instance capacity up to down automatically according to condition you define. For example, you can define it by user-defined policies, schedules, and health cares. So let's begin. I will show you how to create auto-scaling and how to apply it with your EC2 instance. This is my task for module 9. The task 1, I'm gonna do auto scaling group. First step is to launch configurations. The second step is to create scaling group. Then I will check and monitor the auto scaling on Dynastore website page. And finally, I will terminate one of my instances, and then I will check my auto scaling working or not. So now I'm going to my AWS website management console. Here EC2, the auto-scaling configurations under EC2, because auto-scaling working with EC2 instance. If I go below, there is auto-scaling under the EC2 dashboard. First step is launch configurations. The second step is auto scaling. Now I'm going to click on launch configurations. Here create auto scaling group. Create launch configuration. Now I'm going to select my AMI's Amazon management image. This image I created on my web server in my module 6. Now I'm gonna select it. Next, configure details. Now I'm going to give a name for my launch configuration, auto scale config. Now IAM role. I made this IAM rules in my module 5 web server rule. Then next, add storage. You can change here, but I am not going to change anything. I'm going to next configure security group. Yes, you can assign your security group by two options: create a new security group, or you can select an existing security group. In my case, I'm going to use existing security group. So select existing security group. Here you can see all of my security groups. I'm going to select a security group that I made for my web server. The security group review. This is the review of my launch configurations of auto scaling. Create launch configurations. Here is key pair. You can use here your existing key pair, or you can create a new key pair, but I am going to choose a existing key pair and I'm going to acknowledge it. Create launch configurations. The configuration will be made in a minute. The next step is create auto scaling group. Now I need to give a name for auto scaling group. Suppose auto scaling group. The group size, you have to start with minimum 1 instance. For my demo state, I'm going to start with 2 instances. EPC. Here I'm going to apply this auto scaling in 3 availability zone: US OS 2A, US OS 2B, and US OS 2C. Next, configure scaling policies. Here is two options. You can keep this group at its initial size, or you can use scaling policy to adjust the capacity of this group. I am going to select keep this group at its initial size. Then next, configure notifications. I'm not going to add notifications, but if you want, you can add notification here. Then next, configure tag. I'm going to give a tag here, web server AZS, then review. Yes, this is review of my auto scaling group. Then now I'm going to click on create auto scaling group. The group will be created in a minute. Yes, successfully created auto scaling group, you can see. Then close it. This is my auto scaling dashboard. Here, yes, 2 instance, 2 teaser, minimum 2, maximum 2, and it will be applicable for all of 3 availability zones. Now I'm going to my EC2 dashboard. You will see 2 auto scaling instance will be initialized automatically. Here you can see 2 automated auto scaling instance are initializing. It will take some minutes, so I'm going to pause my screencast until it's be ready. Now you can see my 2 auto scaling instances are ready. They are running. Now I am going to check my next step. My next step is to check and monitor the auto scaling on Dynastor website page. Now I am going to my Dynastor website page. Here now it is running from 1 web server IP address, but if I refresh it, I will get 3 IP address because I have 3 IP address for my web server, 2 for auto scaling and 1 for my origin production web server. So I'm going to refresh it. This is 44. This is 44 now. I'm refreshing it again. Now you can see another IP address 127.29.2.139. This one for web server AZS, one auto scaling web server private IP address. Now I am going to refresh it. Now it is 139. I will get 3 IP address 44 and 202, 3 IP address. So my auto scaling has been working properly. Now I'm going to my next task to check the auto scale testing by terminate instance. Before I'm going to terminate my instance, I am showing my load balance. Is it my auto scaling instance are registered with my load balance automatically or not? Yes, you can see here 2 of my auto scaling instance are automatically registered with my load balance, and they are in service at the moment because their health setting is report is okay. Now I'm going to EC2 dashboard, running instance again, and I'm going to terminate one of my instance, and after that you will see another auto scale instance will be initiated automatically. Now you can see after terminated my one of instance, the another instance start initialize automatically. This means my auto scaling working is giving my instance for tolerance and also I'm using auto scaling in my website because of handling sparks during rush hours. Thank you for watching.